welcome to my video. Today I'm going to give advice for incoming college freshmen. I might have did this video before. I know I did a video on freshmen. I don't know whether it was high school or college or whether it could have been both, but I'm going to do like a miniature. It might not be a miniature. I just feel like talking about it again. Okay. So one thing that I want to talk, sorry. Let me just move that over here. One thing that I would like to talk about is basically when you're coming to a new college, or just for the first time experiencing college, first time experiencing what it's like to be at a college, or because you're a freshman, be able to be social, because I mean that's what you're there for. You know you're breaking off from your high school ways and becoming more of an adult. um be able to be open to new things. I know I'm kind of being like a hypocrite a little bit because I'm from Orangeburg. I went to my hometown's elementary school, middle school, high school, and college. But that is only because the college I wanted to go to, I've always wanted to go to that college when I was little. And people are kind of like, why you want to go there? I just always wanted to go to that college. It's nothing big. I mean, after that, I will leave. Orange, my hometown's good and all, but deuces, I mean, because the area that I want to go in, I want to get my bachelor's in studio art, maybe minor in art education, then maybe get my master's in fashion design. Not sure, because if the fashion design thing don't work out, then I'm thinking about I'm going to fall back on art education, because I don't mind teaching art, because I love art. And plus, dibble dab. Oh, next advice: be open. And then it's kind of like with me in the beginning, as far as which area I want to go into. Like, I know people say, like, they say that it's better to kind of figure out what you're going to do, what you're going to major in, or come to college knowing what you're going to get your degree and whatnot. If you're unsure, like, if you come, like, because me, when I came, I was like, I'm going to get my degree in art. But sometimes you have those thoughts where you be like, do I really, like, I love art, but you're gonna be like, I love this area, but I don't think I want to be in it forever. And it's kind of like they usually say, like, once you find something that you love, then you're not really working. You're doing it's a hobby, and I believe it's true. And I truly do love art, but there's some things. There's some things you gotta just go with the punches. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Then, yeah, as far as air, like, if you're still in, like, you're gonna go in that. I'm not saying, like, during your all the way up to your senior year, you be like, oh, I'm thinking about going to this area. No, no, like, you just wasted money, especially if you're on loans. If you can avoid being on loans, then please avoid to be on loans. Try to do scholarship. Like, seriously, real talk, do scholarships. Me, I'm trying to avoid being on loans, so that's why this year, coming up, I'm going to be really. Ooh, sorry, I was looking at my. What happened? Oh, but yeah, I'll be real focused. My brush, like, what the world? Sorry. But anywho, I'm gonna be a little bit more focused on my schoolwork, because I have a teacher that he's cool and all, but I don't like him as a teacher, cause. But yeah, and I know you're probably like, well, why don't you switch out? He's the only one that teaching that class as my major course. Sucks, huh? Yeah. But anywho, be open, be social, be able to be open to new things. Also, yeah, upperclassmen males. Some of this for the girls section now. This for girls, yeah. Some of them, majority of them, maybe even all of them, will be attractive, sexy, take your mind off, be like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna do. And then when you become friends with them and start talking, you be like, oh, don't let that distract you. Just because, they're upperclassmen, yeah, they're getting their work in. Just because you're talking to them, like, they're getting their stuff in, and you probably think like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna do today. And then here's for the males. There will be attractive females. I don't know which school you're going to. There will be attractive female. males. But don't let that distract your education. Don't let that um branch you away from whatever you're gonna do. Don't let that tear you away from whatever area you're gonna go in to study. It's good, like my dad says now. It's good to party, but it's also good to stay focused on school. Like, be able to manage your time. Speaking of with time management, that is a key in college. Hello, because I'm saying if I didn't have time, my time management is a little bit better than last year, just a little bit better. But it could be better more. It could be better more. You need that, because if you're not used to time management, then you need to like for me, say for instance, I last semester and the semester before that, I had 8 o'clock classes. Again, also when you picking out your schedules, I know I'm all over the place because I'm just like that. Picking out your schedule. They say that if you're not an AM person, do not put yourself down for an 8 o'clock AM class. Maybe 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock. But if you're not a morning person, do not put yourself down for the earliest morning class that they have, because that will mess you up. Especially if especially on Mondays, because like say for instance there's a big party and you stayed out all night Sunday night because you was just partying and partying, and you forgot to realize that you have an 8 o'clock AM class, and usually eventually you'll have an exam that time. Don't do it. That's why this semester my earliest class that I have on one of the days is at 9, and the others that I have is another one I have is at 11. And also please, if you're not uh, this goes for people, if you're not a morning person, I already told you what to do now. If you are not an afternoon person, same thing applies. You gotta figure that schedule out. Also, but please, like if you also like to eat too, the stupidest thing I could have done for myself is like on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for me, I can't eat lunch because my classes are like back to back, and lunch runs from 11 to 1:30, and that's right when all my classes right there. That's the stupidest thing I could have done. Please don't be stupid like me and do that. That was the stupid thing I could have done. But hey, at least I still got dinner. Cause ooh, yeah, that can really kill you. So that's why I'm gonna take some snacks and whatnot. Yeah, you're bored. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, what the heck? But I'm giving good advice. I'm looking at time. What else? Time management. Don't be lazy. As far as time, like say for instance, like I had an 8 o'clock class that time. That killed me. But I usually get up like 6 because it takes me about, for some reason, it takes me about 2 hours to get ready. Yeah. It'll take me less than an hour if I have my clothes already ironed and everything set out. Yeah. But it'll take me, I can go faster when it's like last minute, but I wouldn't have everything that I need, and that would really piss me off. And I don't like being in a rush. And also, if you're not a morning person, please avoid for your earliest class, if it's at 8 a.m., please avoid it being at the gym, because if the gym is like far off campus and that's your earliest class that you have at 8 a.m., please do not do that. Take that right back off your schedule. But if it's the only class and you're required to take it, then I'm sorry for you. But there was a class I had for integrated math. Oh my gosh, that thing was a killer. I was late almost every day, but that she knew that she knew that the that it was off campus, so she know people gonna have a hard time. It was like usually she don't start class like about 8:20 or 8:30. Even the class is supposed to start 8. But yeah, but then the class got out 9:15. So I thought I was gonna feel. Speaking of which, if you need help, like some people, if you need help, please go get help. As far as like tutoring, um, yeah, I need to stop this because time right now. Bye. I do part 2 to this.